Hello everybody, my name is Abigail Page and this is what I eat in a week as a hybrid athlete. I don't believe there's a such thing as a perfect diet. Every body, every person, every digestive system is different, and therefore it requires a different amount of calories, a different amount of nutrients, and we can't all compare ourselves to everybody else because what works for one person may not necessarily work for another.
We're at mile 7.9, almost a fifth of the way there. Okay, we are about 2/5 of the way in and have stopped for a bathroom break. So we are in the woods. It is so incredibly sunny out. I'm hoping I chose a sports bra that has like a bunch of straps on the back, so I'm really worried I'm gonna get like a really bad tan line, but it's okay. We are just going to enjoy it and wrap this sucker up so we can go home and edit. 5 more miles, my friends. We're almost there. 50 miles, check. Now it's time to go home and get some lunch. I am so hungry.
If there's one thing I have learned in the past few years, it's that your body most likely needs more food than you think. And it doesn't need just any food, it needs good food. It needs lots of protein and lots of carbs, especially if you're a runner. So I have really made it a point to get as much protein and get as many carbs in as possible so that way I can run and lift heavier. And I think another thing I've learned is that it's okay to eat unhealthy every now and then and treat yourself to a cookie or chocolate. Follow the 80-20 rule and you will be golden. I don't know why everybody thinks that eating healthy always looks like salads and fruit, because there is so much more to eating healthy than just that. In fact, eating a cookie can be healthy. It's all in the balance.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday for me, at least. It'll be probably Friday, Saturday, or Sunday for you. But I am so bad. I forgot to pick up the camera last night when I had my protein cereal and my peanut butter, so I won't forget tonight, I promise. If you know, you know. If you've been around this channel for a while, you probably know that is an every night routine. If you have not, then, well, we're gonna make it together tonight. It is currently 8:30 and I am just getting breakfast. It is going to be cinnamon sourdough bread that my mom made with a protein bar. And then after that, we are going to head to the gym, get in a nice upper body workout and more editing, because I just started using a new editor and I'm kind of struggling a little bit. It's like learning a new language. So this video is taking way longer to edit than it should. Hopefully once I have it down pat, it'll be easy though. All that said, let's go enjoy a nice breakfast.
I think what really changed the way I looked at food for me was actually running, because not only did I want to eat to feel good on my runs, but I wanted to eat to be stronger and better and faster. And if somebody would have told me that I could bicep curl with 15 pounds and chest press with 20, I would have thought you were lying, because just a year ago, I could barely do 10. And tying back to that whole unhealthy thing, I do not eat lunch meat every day, but today I was craving it. So you know what? I fed into that craving and gave it a nice pepper jack ham turkey sandwich. And it was amazing. Guess what? It was even gluten-free. I also had some cucumbers on the plate, but they didn't make it to the actual end. So, whoops. There's something to be said about prepping for a solid workout in the morning. I think it just makes me feel a lot better. And one of the ways that I do that is with putting my electrolyte water in the fridge. I just use the Liquid IV pineapple yuzu flavor. It is my fave. Little story time here. About 2 or 3 years ago, I'm not sure where this came from. However, it soon turned into protein cereal, which then turned into peanut butter, which then turned into a whole side bowl of grapes and bananas. Not really sure how this happened, but yes, it is an every night thing. It is my dessert, my treat, my little bedtime ritual, so to speak. And I honestly barely ever go a night without it. Now, feel free to come at me, y'all, but I am a creature of habit, especially when it comes to breakfast. So if you know, you know. It's sourdough toast with protein bars, grapes, and a banana every single morning.
I don't know if you can tell by my cheeks, but it's so cold.
Seeing that I am still in the process of healing shin splints, that is why you see me biking instead of running. Normally this would look like running and then strength training, but for right now it is biking and then strength training. Today we did a killer leg day and it literally killed my legs. I kid you not. For 4 days straight, I felt like I had taken little rocks and hit myself in the thighs. About to cringe watching this, but yes, I eat the whole strawberry. The strawberry tops are actually really good for you and very high in vitamin C. So, little fun fact there, if you can get past the texture, they're actually quite good for you. Same with apple seeds. Family dinners have always been kind of a big thing for me, but unfortunately because I worked late tonight, that just didn't happen. So I ended up enjoying a lovely soup leftover dinner in my bedroom, as well as a nice dessert, and ended the night early because I had a super early morning. With the weather starting to get colder, it has definitely affected my mood a lot, and it's a lot harder to kind of stay motivated. So thankfully, my grandma and I had planned this little Marquette trip, and I think it really just helped keep me excited throughout the week as things started to progressively get colder. And I can't believe it's already October. It's so sad that it's come and gone like that. I've desperately been on the hunt for a good, solid protein bar option because I'm getting kind of bored of mine. However, I started looking at the ingredients lists on some of these and I just could not because, yes, I do always check the ingredients. Your girl's got a lot of allergies. I did, however, score some vitamin D3 like my chiropractor recommended, so we're going to have to keep an eye on things and see if that maybe helps my mood a little bit. I also made sure to stock up on all of my face care essentials because 'tis the season for dry skin and acne. As somebody that was once on Accutane, I take my facial routine very, very seriously. Now, get ready for the biggest fruit and veggie haul of your lifetime. I went a little crazy. I'm not going to sugarcoat things for you. We picked up all the peppers, all the cucumbers, all the lettuce, all the pineapples. It was pretty nuts, about $200 worth to be exact. But you gotta do what you gotta do. And when you live 2 hours from grocery stores, that's just what happens.
Are my enemy. I'm so allergic to kiwi. Blech. Oops, shoot.
As I've been watching this video and editing it, I think I've realized if somebody was to write a book on me, they would definitely have to include a chapter about my fruit and protein obsession because that's basically what I live off of. Protein cereal, protein bars, and fruit. All day, every single day.
The eyebrows have been done. Now I think we're gonna go get an early lunch before my last appointment of the day.
Now, my all-time favorite lunch, dinner, heck, I would even eat this for breakfast, is Thai food. I am a Thai food Nazi, and one of my favorite places to stop when we're in Marquette is the Thai House restaurant. They have the best spring rolls. My grandma only ate one, so I participated and ate the rest, but they were so good, and I was so incredibly hungry. Eating out used to actually give me a lot of anxiety because it would cause so many stomach problems and cause me so much pain, and I had no idea why. So it is so nice to be able to eat out now and not really have to worry about all of that thanks to a very, very intensive probiotic and gut health routine. It's definitely not perfect, but it at least keeps the pain away, and that right there is huge. Now, that peanut sauce is really funny because my grandma had asked me if it was spicy, and I was like, you are asking the wrong person. I love spicy food. If it clears my sinuses, I know that it's did its job. But these spring rolls were definitely not spicy, and they were delicious. For the entree, I had chicken pad thai, and it was to die for. It was extra, extra, extra spicy. I told them to give me a 10 out of 5, and they definitely delivered. So thank you to our waitress who made that happen. Now, I think one of the things that I love about Thai food is it is very gluten-free, dairy-free friendly. So although I like to say that eating out doesn't cause me anxiety, some restaurants do. One of those being Mexican, because Mexican does not always have great options for me, especially seeing that one of my allergies is corn. So yes, Thai food, very safe, very delicious, very filling, and I left with a full belly, a full heart, and a full head, literally. Now, if you remember our conversation about balance and following the 80-20 rule, here is that rule applied in real life. We went to this amazing little bakery / cafe in Marquette called Baby Cakes Muffin Co. And they have some of the best gluten-free baked goods I have ever had, as well as fruit. Oh my gosh, I was just craving fruit, so of course I had to get some of that. But their carrot cake is literally to die for. You would not even know it's gluten-free. Not kidding you. Now, I'm usually a bubbler in the afternoon kind of girl, but unfortunately I had to settle for a Lani today. Fortunately, actually, because it tasted like a straight up caramel apple. It was delicious. Kid you not, tasted like a candy. Time to go end the day with a 20-mile biking session and a full body workout. It has been a busy one today, and I could just really use some thinking time right now. So that's what we're gonna go do. Prioritize your mental and physical health first, my friends, and then we will come home and work. Dinner time. It was so refreshing to do a late night lifting session. I have not done that in a very long time, but I found that I was able to lift a little heavier, probably just because I had more fuel in the tank. Good morning, everybody. It is rest day, hence why we are in real clothes, because I got up a little bit later than I usually would have to do yoga, so we're just gonna have to do that later. We work at my family's hardware store today, so that comes first. I work 11 to 5, and then my plan after that is to come home and do yoga, stretch, fold some laundry, kind of all the fun house chores. We're kicking off today with a lovely breakfast of sourdough toast, a protein bar, and some fruit. Rest days, rest days, rest days. They are not easy on anybody who enjoys doing sports and fitness. However, they are absolutely essential to let our body rest and catch up on the nutrients that we need. So eat it up, people, because you know that there's a tough workout coming the day after. I hate mixing peanut butter. That was horrible. If you like open it when it's really, really fresh, it's not normally that bad, but this one must have been kind of old because I had to sit there and work on it forever. Ugh, so annoying, and I'm always the one that has to mix it. Always me. This is such a backwards way of thinking, but I used to think on rest day, like, oh, you can eat less because you're not working out as much, but I have found that it's actually more like catch up on the calories you lost. And since I've started doing that, I can tell you things have been a lot better for me. So take it from me and make sure that you're still eating the same amount if it's a rest day, if not even more. More protein, the merrier, as always. I also finished the night off by watching a movie and drinking lots of water, so that way I was nice and hydrated. Saturday morning came and I started the day off feeling pretty decent, so went about my normal morning routine, and yes, of course I had my sourdough, grapes, banana, and protein bar per usual. and the only thing I noticed was that I had a teeny little tickly throat. So I did what I always do anytime I start to panic and feel like I'm getting sick, and that is immediately strip the sheets off the bed and change them because, I don't know, germs. But clearly that did not do me any good. I still went to the gym, did my normal thing, and well, as you'll see later on in this video as it progresses, that was probably not the smartest decision. Being sick is not fun for anybody. I definitely don't take it lightly anymore, and my brain immediately thinks the worst of the worst. Thankfully, I am here today. I live to tell, and I feel absolutely fine. But it was definitely a rough afternoon after that 20-mile bike ride and full body workout. And just enjoy these last few clips of me not looking like death. Alright, we're just gonna take it nice and easy today. No sprints or any of that. My legs are very unbelievably sore from the leg workout I did not too long ago. I think I'm posting it over on my TikTok, so if you're looking to kill your legs, make sure to go try it out. Everything is like, you killed me. We're just gonna try to loosen things up today because I'm planning on doing my long bike ride tomorrow. Biking has definitely been such a nice change, and I have found that it has made my legs super, super strong. So I always love going to the gym and crushing out a nice HIIT workout after doing a bike ride. It is just the perfect way to end things. For lunch, I chose to make myself a nice chicken quesadilla.
Just a little burnt. Oops. It still tastes good though.
I drank a bubbler with it because, I mean, hello, who doesn't need that afternoon pick-me-up?
So, a little update. I think I'm getting sick, guys. I was literally just sick like 2 weeks ago with a cold. And I went on my bike ride today, did my workout, came home, and it felt like I got hit by a truck. Like, my whole body's aching, I have chills, my head hurts, my throat hurts, so not really sure what's going on, but we're definitely not going to run today. We're just going to take it easy, pump up on vitamin C, do all the sickness procedures. My diet doesn't really change a whole lot when I'm sick, but I do incorporate some new things. I eat as many fruits and vegetables as possible. I drink a lot more water than I normally do, and I have a very, very strict rule of almost no sugar. Like, do not eat any sugary things because that just weakens your immune system. So yeah, we're gonna do all the things and hopefully kick this thing in the ass before I start marathon training and hope for the best. On a higher note, I got my Shockz today, guys. It was my late birthday gift from my parents, and I am so excited to try them out for the first time. I feel like we're really going to start off this marathon training block super strong. I have my first Gymshark set, which I'm going to get to try. We're just taking running to a whole nother level, and I'm so excited. Let me show you the Shockz that I got, because I got the open run ones. Not really sure. I don't know a whole ton about them, but so far they are amazing. I already tried them out, and I love how you can still like hear everything around you. I think the safety features are just incredible. So here they are. They just loop around your head. Don't think I can do this one-handed. Okay. I'll be right back. Ignore the crazy hair, but they just basically rest on your earlobe right there, and they're bone conducting, so they kind of like vibrate your bones. It's a little weird at first. You got to get used to it, but super lightweight. I can move my head up and down and all around. They don't move, and I think these are really going to be just huge, especially running in Florida. To all my girlies out there that run, you know that you can just never be too safe, you can never be too cautious, and Shockz are definitely a must if you just really want to be able to hear your surroundings and make sure nobody's coming up behind you, in front of you, on the side of you, etc. So I'm very excited for these.
Now, one of my all-time favorite things about growing up in the Irvin household is that we always host people and have people over for dinner pretty much every single weekend, maybe even weekday. And I just think it's so fun to gather together and cook all of our favorite stuff and share it with everybody. And that's something that I really took for granted for quite a while there when I first moved up to Grand Marais, Michigan, but I'm so grateful to have reignited that love for it after all of these years and really just enjoy talking with everybody and getting to interact around the dinner table. Now, I don't like rest days, but guess what we did today? Another rest day because I felt like crap. I took all of my vitamins, which I realized I had failed to show you up to this point. So I always just take a vitamin C, a B12, and a probiotic. I also normally take biotin, but I'm currently in the runnings to get some blood work done. So I was told not to take that for a week. And so that is why I didn't take any today. Little did I know that this English muffin breakfast was going to be the actual death of me. I did not know that my mom made it with cornmeal, and let's just say it ended very badly with me hunched over in pain. However, I felt fine after I first ate it, so we went and we did our yoga. I think yoga is a great way to still move your body while allowing it to heal. So that's what we did.
Taking a little walk outside, getting some fresh air. Still feel like crap, which is great. Not as bad as last night, but definitely not 100%. So I'm just gonna not try to push it today. I do have a lot of house chores to do, unfortunately. So we're just gonna take it really nice and easy and try to do them in a very slow, calm manner, unlike my normal run around like a maniac. I don't know, wish me luck. I'm not very good at that.
One thing I have learned over time is that prepping all of my produce ahead of time really helps keep me healthy throughout the week, because if I don't prep these things, then I'm less likely to go and grab them. It's just more inconvenient. So I always rinse all of my produce and bag it all up for the week ahead. I also cut all of my melons and all of my stuff for my fruit salad, because if you don't know, then fruit salad is my every single afternoon snack. I think it is just so incredibly good for you and so full of vitamins, and it hydrates you and really just kind of fills that need for sunshine, especially when you're in Michigan in the fall. Not to say that I like prep day. In fact, I dread it, but it does save me time throughout the week to just get it all done in one day. Even though it takes like 2 hours and it's just the worst, it still is a huge time saver. I can't even tell you the last time I had a smoothie, but yeah, that's what I chose for today's lunch, kind of late lunch, because I wasn't that hungry thanks to my terrible English muffin incident. But it was so incredibly good. I forgot how good a smoothie bowl could be. And I don't know, might have to make this more often for myself for lunch. I think it was also a great way to get some extra antioxidants in, some extra vitamin C, and we devoured every last bit. As you can probably tell by now, I have a fruit problem and apparently a soup problem, because that's basically what we had the entire week. But I hope this video showed you that it is completely normal to not always have meals planned and just eat whatever your body is telling you. At the end of the day, the imperfect is what's perfect. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you all, and I'll see you next week.